You like that, Bo? Hello. Oh my god. Okay. Welcome back to another video. This is week 2 of rTMS therapy. Just a little update on my thoughts, how it's going and whatnot. But firstly, I wanted to say thank you for all the lovely comments that I've been getting. I don't know why I'm talking like that in that tone. I wanted to say thank you for all the lovely comments, and I'm sorry that I am so shit, putting it bluntly, at replying. I do get around to it eventually. Here comes Bo. You'll see his tail in a second. There he is. Bo, you can't be up here. All your hair will be sticking to my face. Taking the piss. Yeah, I always get there eventually. I don't know, it's like I lose the ability to speak when it comes to replying. I'm like, what do I say? Oh my god, people are actually watching my videos. Thank you very much for all your lovely comments. They don't go unnoticed, and I do really appreciate it. I've just finally dyed my hair. I always get like my grey halo, and because I've been going to treatment, I've just been chucking a cap on. So every day I've looked at myself and been like, ugh, my hair needs dyeing. But then I've been like, what does it matter? I'm just chucking a cap on. Today has been a rough day. I was supposed to have an important phone call, and I've been working myself up about it all week. It's Tuesday. Oh, I'm filming this on Tuesday, by the way, the Tuesday after. So I'm in week 3 currently, but I'm talking about week 2. For about a week, I've been stressing about it, worrying about it. Anyway, appointment time comes round and they haven't rang me. And I'm like, what's going on? What's going on here then? I give it half an hour and then I ring them and say, I'm supposed to have had a call at such and such time. Nobody's called me. They said,
they have called you. They called you at this time.
10 minutes after that, and then 10 minutes after that,
there was no response.
Well, I've been sat here waiting.
Well, they've called and you didn't pick up.
No, I've been sat here waiting. And she said,
have you blocked certain numbers from calling your phone?
No, I haven't.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I've had this phone for 3 years. Due an upgrade. I've never done that. So what happens now made me feel like it's my fault that I was stupid or that I was lying. And in the end, because I couldn't even speak, I was going, I was overwhelmed, completely overwhelmed. I just said, do you know what, this is too much, and I hung up. I just put the phone down because I thought, whatever's going to happen is going to happen now. It's out of my hands, so I'm not going to put myself through this anymore, and just went ding. So now I'm going to be stressing about that, whatever's going to happen with that next. Anyway, a long-winded way to say, I sat there, like, went through a complete meltdown and all that, and then I looked at myself and I was like, you look a mess. Your hair needs dyeing, let's dye your hair. Something, a distraction. God, I'm so long-winded. So yeah, I've dyed my hair, and that rhymed. I do feel a bit better, but I'm just gonna do my skincare. And then what I did last week was I put this brush straightener through it. Just been slicking it back and putting it in a plait. That rhymed, because it's easier to manage. I might do that, sit here and do that. I could just leave it curly, but I don't know, I feel like having a pamper. That's not why you're watching this video, is it? And again, sorry about the lighting. I hope it's all right. Oh, that's a bit better. Oh, I hope that first half is alright. I hope this half's alright. Anyway, what you're here for. Breathe, Janine. You don't have to get it all done in one. Week 2, let me think now, because I'm on to week 3 and my memory is awful. There wasn't any change. Why am I shouting? There wasn't any change. Why am I judging myself so harshly? Just... if shouting is your way of getting your point across, then do it. In regards to feeling any better, any less anxious or depressed, no, there's not been any. Oh my god, I don't need that much. So easily distracted. No, there's not been any changes. There wasn't any changes. I was just really exhausted, burnt out. I had a nap 2 or 3 of the treatment days, which isn't like me, because I just normally won't let myself rest. What else? The nurses are all lovely. They were complimenting me. I had a different nurse in on one of the days, and she had to do a double take at my date of birth, because she was like, no way, no. She thought I was a decade younger than I am. So that was a bonus. Just been really nice. saying how I should be proud of myself and that I'm determined, strong, and how much I've done for myself, how much I've changed things in my lifestyle and that. Yeah, so that was an ego boost. I was like, okay, keep it coming, feed that ego. I was like that, really. Okay. So I was at 40%, as in like the strength of the magnets. I should know by now, shouldn't I? It was at 40% on week 1. It was 45% last week. This week it's jumped up to 55. Because I've been tolerating it well, they said we'll just go up to 55 and see how you get on, and then that way we've got a bit of wiggle room to go up to 60 next week if need be. That rhymed. So, I'm trying to think, what else? I need to breathe. Sorry. This never gets any easier. What else? By Thursday night, I was a mess, completely burnt out, crying and like to myself, thinking, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? I don't know how I'm going to do tomorrow, let alone another 2 weeks. So yeah, not a lot's changed in that sense. If anything, it felt worse last week, and I guess it would because I haven't been this social. 1, I haven't travelled so much in years. 2, I haven't been as social in years. Luckily, I've had really nice drivers, and I have one in particular more often than not, and he's going to be my driver for the majority of my journeys now, so that's nice. And the nurses have all been lovely. This is no shade on anybody, it's just me and the way that I function or don't function, however you want to see it. Yeah, I haven't socialised so much. Chopping away the car journey there to the nurses for the 45-minute appointment, and then I'm chopping away on the way back, and then sometimes I go to the shop and then I walk back from the shop, just woo, and then I've been coming home and doing the other things that I'm always trying to keep up with. It's just been a lot, but I've been doing it. I always do. It's hard, it's always hard, but I always do it, and that's what I need to remember. And maybe that's a bit of a sign that it's working, because I just turned that around. I get to a point where I can turn things around, but that's exhausting as well. The mental bat and ball, tennis, whatever you want to call it. My sleep has been hit and miss. My mood has been hit and miss. Today I just felt moody, really moody. It was probably because this appointment was coming up, and then I don't know what happened there. After the conversation I'd had with them, I spoke to my mum and I said, can you ring me, see if my phone is faulty or anything? And she rang me and it come through fine. There's no way of me proving that they didn't ring me, because I could just have deleted their calls from my call log, which I didn't. It's things like that. It's like, why can't anything just be straightforward? The appointment itself was stress enough. Why can't you just let it happen? No, it's always got to be extra hard work.
I don't even know what that means.
This is a reminder.
This week I've been quite impulsive and brought, I don't even know what I've brought, but I know that I've spent money. It's so hard to know if it's working for me, because I'm quite a, not erratic, chaotic person. I'm literally like this. It's hard to know because my mood switch, not psycho switch, not now I'm sober. So basically, just waffled on about a load of nothing. I don't know what I've told you. I haven't been doing much editing or anything. Not a lot's changed, basically. My motivation's still shit. My intrusive thoughts and repetitive thoughts and OCD compulsions, blah, 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 they're still the same. But I did say some people will benefit. I'm probably repeating myself now as well from last week. Some people will benefit from week 1. Some week 3. Others, they could be left the treatment and then speak to them months later and be like, I'm feeling so much better and I'm living my life and blah blah blah. Because I'm treatment resistant in every other fucking way, that's probably what will happen to me, which is fine, just so long as something positive comes of it. Right, I'm going to shut up for a minute. I'm going to straighten my hair and then, shall I, or shall I just leave it? Yeah, I'm going to do it. Right, stop!
You and me, gonna make it sad.
That's all about. Oh, what you did, you and me. G-L-A-N.
Game like I fuck you for Christmas. This gift is a curse. I'm not afraid to take a stand. Take a stand. Everybody, come take my notes.
Smoking.
You did. I'ma face my demons. Time to put my life back together right now. It was my decision to get clean. I did it for me.
You must not know about me. You must not know about me. You replace the phone.
How long it is?
I bet you thought that I didn't know it's putting you off.
Oh, hi. Wow, it's gotten so long. Wow, wow, wow. Echo. Bedroom wall off. I definitely could have done a better job. It's literally just going to get shoved up. So I didn't like hairdryer at first. I just went straight in with this brush. But it's so long. It's so long. Could do with a trim, but once you trim it and it's curly, it already looks really short. It'll be up here. No thanks. Fuck me. Flashbacks to trauma as a child. If you know, you know. There we go. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I feel like a grown-up. There we go. Feeling much better. Just for me to go and get into bed. So yeah, the point of it all was to make myself feel a bit better, and I certainly do. Maybe I am feeling a bit better because, I don't know, I always come to, it's so hard because this is the time that I always come to life. I can be laying in bed at 12, 1 o'clock and be like, oh, I could just do a makeup look now, and it takes everything in me to force myself not to do it. I spend all day trying to force myself to get going, and then spend all night trying to force myself to calm the fuck down. Anyway, I feel a lot better. I don't really know if I've said anything of any interest to anybody. I didn't really feel like I had a lot to share. Not a lot has changed, or I just can't see it yet. You'll have to let me know in the comments below. That rhymed. That being said, if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, all the things, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! One thing's for sure, I'm going to be sore tomorrow, but I will deal with that then. I can already feel it. I can already feel it, but it's fine. I don't know. What is life? I was just looking at my notes because I'm so forgetful. Some of the things I noticed is my fatigue completely wiped me out. Oh my god, seriously? This light. I'm so fucking sick of this. Is it just a sensory thing? Am I imagining this? Right. Yeah, last week my fatigue and pain were bad. See, it's crazy in the moment. It's all you can think about. I think because of where my neck rests on the chair.
Really?
That rhymed. And that's my predominant painful vibro areas. Oh my god.
Help me!
Trying to get my thoughts together. It's so distracting, and so my fatigue and pain was higher as well. I went out for 7 days in a row.
I complicate things.
Oh my god, please help me.
One of my men.
That poor plant is dying because I'm a crap plant man. My hair's already starting to fluff apart. I forgot I went out 7 days in a row because I did the 5 days of treatment, and then on Saturday I went and got my infields done, and I went for like an ombre. Went a bit natural again because, you know, we're classy up in here these days.
Ooh la la.
Classy, if you could see what's going on below what you can see. No. So 5 days of treatment, and then I went and got my nails done. On Sunday, I went out food shop with my mum, whereas normally I'll get it delivered in. And then I came home and I did my cleaning. The cleaning and that I do every weekend, but I went out and did my shopping. That's good. Whether it's the treatment or not, I think it's helping in the sense of me having a consistent morning routine because I've got a purpose. I've got something to get up for every day. Does that make sense? If anything, like, I can't remember. Wait there, 7. And today's Tuesday, so that's 9 days in a row that I've been up and out. I know I've already done a previous week of treatment, but on the Saturday and the Sunday I didn't go out. But now I've done 9 days in a row of getting up and out, and I've got another 3 to go. That rhymed. So that'll be 12 days in a row. I can't remember the last time I did that. I don't know if I've ever done that. Oh, wow. Again, what is life if the highlight of mine is the fact that I've got out 12 days in a row? No, I shouldn't knock it. Anyway, yeah, just wanted to quickly update that because I looked at my notes. Thanks for listening. Bye. Baby, why don't you love me? Tell me, baby, why don't you love me? Oh, make me so damn easy to love. Love me.